Everything. I mean, we were able to get to the paint. Not everything. We didn't shoot the ball well from threes, but we were able to get to the paint tonight. Both sides of the paint was wide open. They were getting to the paint just as easy as we were. Moving the ball, assists. I thought Brad. This is another opportunity for him. You can see he has grown as a player. He didn't shoot the ball well, but I thought it was one of his best overall games because he guarded, especially in the second half. We changed some of the matchups, and he did a great job of keeping their guards out of the paint. And he was playmaking, a lot of assists to a lot of his teammates. When your shot doesn't go, you got to do other things. So that's another thing with him. And then Jabari and Bobby, they were clicking, rolling. Tough matchups. Jabari's a tough matchup when he plays downhill, and that's what we have to continue to focus on, giving him opportunities and trying to find places on the floor where he can attack the basket.
What would you say which matchup change led to the decrease in giving up the points in the game? First half, it was like 50 plus?
Yeah, well, we talked about it. They had 52. We were talking about it. They're on pace. I'm assuming it would have been an NBA record at 104 for the game, and talked about it at halftime, and they came out and stepped up in that third quarter and guarded the paint. Played much better defensively. Even the fourth quarter, we gave up 30 points, but I thought we gave up about 6 or 7 late in that game. But it's the paint. We were guarding the paint and being able to attack in transition.
What was working so well for Bobby in particular to basically go out there and match Towns offensively?
Yeah, when they put 2 on the ball with Brad has improved in that area of his game, getting off the ball, getting off of it quickly, and finding open players. And he's done a good job there, or attacking the big, and the big has to help. And Bobby's he's a good spacer and a good filler behind the screen, and he can roll, and he has a nice floater. I mean, his floater hasn't been falling for him, but that's his shot, and it fell tonight.
What was your reasoning to give Sam his first meaningful minutes since the trade?
Yeah, I mean, he was. I'll give Sam credit. He's been working. He's been coming in on every off day, coming in on all of our optional days, and then he even worked out after our last home game here after the game. So that's the sign of a pro. You have to be ready when you do get called, because you never know, and when you do get called, you got to step up, and he did. Give him a lot of credit. It was going that direction just to see. At this point, you're trying to find. Give everybody an opportunities and see what they can bring to the table, and I thought it was a moment that Sam was ready, and he played well.
It wasn't just Sam. Did change the rotation a little bit more, extending Troy Brown's minutes, limiting Jason West's minutes. What did you want in that second round of rotation that you didn't get in the first one?
Yeah, we just wanted, it wasn't. A couple things happened in that first rotation. We missed 5 open threes. I mean, wide open, and then we couldn't keep them from the paint. And then the second unit came in. I thought Bobby played to his strength, getting downhill and forcing tough matchups and contesting their shooters, and I thought that changed the game. And nothing against whoever. It's just you have to make decisions, and the next guy has to cheer each other on, and hopefully it worked out. And tonight, I thought Troy, even though he didn't shoot the ball well, he played a pretty good floor game. He made a big assist to Trevor in the right, there, opposite of their corner, or right corner of their bench. But yeah, I thought everybody really played well offensively.
Where's Troy as a facilitator right now?
We're trying to see, it's one thing being guarded by smaller players and guys that can harass you up and down the court, to a guy that's, his size, the 2 or the 3, the backup 2s or 3s. Most backup point guards are going to put pressure on you. I like him as the second facilitator. That's why I try to go with him and Thomas in that second half, so they can kind of play off one another. He's a developing player, and he has a lot to learn, and he's going to keep learning game by game.
It's the first time he's played more than 10 minutes in 3 straight games.
Yeah.
Is he kind of turned a corner and earned a little bit of larger role?
I don't know about larger role, but a role. I mean, he's definitely earned it, and then it's based on your play now. I mean, it's one thing is developing a player You just don't give a player minutes. If you do that, you basically lose your team. These players got to earn it. I've coached young players, and young players have to earn it, and they have to earn it every day in practice. And Troy's earned the respect from his players by practicing every day and not saying a word, just keeping his head to the ground and just keep charging ahead. And he's played with a go-go, and he's done the same thing. He never ever complained. You take him out of a game, he goes out. He's developing into a really good professional, and that's what your main goal as a rookie is, continue to teach these young players to be a pro.
How do you talk about, like, you just give a guy minutes for the sake of it and you lose the team? How do you toe that line and make it apparent?
Well, it's 60 games in. He's earned it. Players see young players how they work. Players know the difference between you're giving guys minutes just because they're an early draft pick. When you play a guy that earned it, and as a player, that's what you want. You want to earn your opportunities, and Troy has earned some minutes. I'm not saying that he's going to start all of a sudden, but he's given us some good minutes, and he's playing well. And it's not about the stat sheet. It's about his work that he puts in every day, and the stat sheet takes care of itself.
I think Jabari had 11 of his 22 in the third quarter. How big was that surge for you guys?
It was huge. It was huge. I mean, even in the first half, he got a little frustrated because he didn't get the ball in the positions that he would want. A couple of times that we missed opportunities to give him in a deep post up, but his minutes in that third quarter were huge on both ends. He contested Oliver's shot. He rebounds the ball. He's a big body in there, and he plays. Bobby and him. Those two guys, when they rebound, we're pretty good offensively because we can get out in transition, especially when he gets it. He can attack. He's as quick as I've seen a guy his size from like basket to basket. He's strong, 250-pound athlete that can get down the court in 3 seconds with the ball. That's pretty impressive.
Bobby's such a good bench scorer. Like when he gets hot, his ability to kind of stay there. Is there anything that he does that allows him to do that? Like when he starts making a couple of buckets, does he start playing differently at all?
Well, he missed a lot of easy shots the last 3 or 4 games, and we had a good conversation yesterday after our slash shoot around practice, and we talked about just that. You can't worry about missing your easy shots. Are they good shots for you? And that if you take good shots, you're going to make majority of them, and that's what he focused on. That get those same shots, and give him credit. He didn't get down on himself. We needed every bucket that he gave us tonight, but the 12 rebounds was just as important as the 26 points. Thanks, guys.